her because even though my movement is hindered in the water like this, hers isn't. She can chase you pretty easily.
So meat cleaver lady in the swamp. That's new.
It's original.
It's happened before.
We've got $50 from Yurt the Silent Chief,
I don't know.
who says, evil ending, of course.
This route actually used to go kill Yurt back in Latria just for his armor, because there was some Japanese runner who used hyper mode setup later in the game with that armor, but it was found that it was just way slower to go down to where he was. Even though he's kind of close to the route, we stopped doing it. So sorry, Yurt, you're not run anymore. Even though he has like some of the coolest armor in the game.
We've got $50 from Turtle Spence. Heard a lot about SGDQ, glad to finally be a part of it. And we have $30 from Anonymous, who says, never donated before, but always enjoyed the runs after the fact. Thanks to everyone who helped put on this awesome event.
Did an extra roll there, just for good measure.
Dude, you forgot your souls.
Oh, crap.
Rats.
Clever rats. So I cast Cloak here because there's a lot of guys in here. And if you don't cast Cloak, you can get overrun really easily. So that makes it a little bit better. There's still a couple enemies who can somehow notice you, even though you have Cloak. And they'll like go and attack out like this guy and dodge him. Just we got the dirty Colossus boss. So I'm gonna take that off. Phone of rats. And the rats just activating. This guy's really cute. That's the attack we want. Oh my god! Yeah, I goofed that dodge a little bit. So
Oh,
I'm doing it. Doing
Oh,
it.
wait,
for
there's
charity.
more.
Huh? Where are you?
But wait, there's
When we get back to him, we're just gonna heal. Not do that again.
This game is a ripoff of Dark Souls 2, but they didn't rip off like the good part, like the bonfire checkpoints. Now and then. Not fun stuff.
it's not really difficult as in like hard enemies, but it's like a thing on your sanity. So
Yeah, a little bit.
more real Dark Souls challenges in your head. All demon souls. It's in your head.
You know, I'm kind of starting to like the swamp. It's growing on me. Really is. I hope we see that meat
Said no
cleaver
one ever.
lady. I really like that meat cleaver lady. I hope we see her.
I hope we don't.
she's like our best friend now.
It's actually really cool. I like this whole world or this area of the game for lore reasons because the final boss of the whole area, she's like this saint lady from like the church from a faraway land, and she came here to like heal the souls of all these like weird looking guys. And somewhere along the way, she found out about the existence of the god of the game world, or the lack of an existence of a god, and she gave up her soul and like took in a demon soul. So she became a demon just to like help out all these creatures. And then you just run in and go kill her because you want souls. So, and she's also got a loyal knight who's stuck with her, and the knight's like got this huge mace that hurts a lot. But he's part of the boss fight as well. And it's just like a really cool lore bit.
Wait, a priest lady with a guy with a giant mace? That sounds vaguely familiar from Dark Souls 3.
Does it? I actually have not finished Dark Souls 3. I need to do that still.
You first you gotta
I mean,
finish
you're playing
Demon's
it right
Souls.
now. Like,
But yeah, I've also never finished Demon's Souls.
Why would you play the DLC before you play the base game?
Playing DLC right now?
Why would you play the DLC first?
Alright, we got $25 from Johnny Simstead. Another great event for a good cause. I just had to donate during Demon Souls segment because it's a game that ignited my love for the Souls game. Keep on running. Through the swamp. Okay, they didn't say.
Yeah, you gotta flavor it. Yeah, this whole part casually is pretty difficult to navigate.
I feel like you're giving everyone the authentic Valley of Defilement experience here, though, right?
Yeah.
Having to make this run a bunch of times.
That's why I do this.
You haven't died to poison yet, so it's not quite there.
So if we knock off the armor on his left arm, I'm gonna try to hit his right arm armor off, which will manipulate that shot. I'm just gonna try to whittle him down with some homing soul arrows. Gonna shoot a projectile. Alright, cool.
You okay?
Hurt in real life.
We got there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Oh, you
target
ran
my
into the fire.
You what now?
Ran into the fire. What are you doing?
Roasted. Sorry. I'm trying to set up my HP for this boss fight. So this Estrella boss fight, Saint Estrella, the lady I was talking about, the quick kill for her is kind of precise. You need a certain amount of HP because you're going to be jumping into a pool full of the plague, and you're going to need to cast Homing Soul Arrow as soon as you go into hyper mode. And you don't want to be waiting too long because her knight is going to be chasing you down to kill you. So the knight's over on the left, and that's kind of the intended way to go. It's a very sad moment. So we're running off into the plague swamp full of plague babies. Roll.
This is some cheesy music. It's like 80s action movie stuff.
What?
He just
I'm
doesn't
gonna
care.
die. Okay, I'm gone. So what I'm actually going back to the place where we fought the Adjudicator, the Temple of Storms. We're gonna finish this world up. We don't need to level up anymore or do anything like that. We've already gotten all the power spikes we need. We just need to start finishing the game. So earlier, I didn't mention this, but in the Valley of Defilement, we picked up a ring called the Cat's Ring, which is an item that reduces your fall damage when you're wearing it. And not only does it do that, it also allows for a weird glitch. I'm gonna go ahead and equip it now, just so we don't take fall damage here. And menuing during falling is just not the optimal way of doing things. So there's a glitch in the game where when you wear the Cat's Ring and you hit the ground, there's a little bit of a longer period of time before the you died thing happens. So we're just gonna run off this cliff and look. So when you do that with the Cat's Ring, it will just load us where we fell. So we're out of bounds now. We're in that last level, and the boss for level is over here somewhere, but the final boss for the area is over here. So we're just gonna. Oh god. Oh, dang it.
You got this.
Alright, goodbye. If we gotta redo that, it fell into a bad spot. Okay. So you can entirely skip that level and that boss by doing that skip, which you're gonna get to see. We can read some comments.
We're getting a lot of love for the evil ending here. We have Odin136 donated $50 saying, first time watching live from Australia. Was up at 2 a.m. here to catch the start. Evil ending for the win. And we have $60 from Anonymous. First time watching live in 3 years now. Always been a struggle watching from England with the time difference, but I've made sure I have time off work to tune in as much as I can. Always go for evil ending. We have $5 from Caragul. I just knew you'd love the Swamp Saint. We have $5 from Catsplosion. Just chipping in a little bit. We have $10 from Anonymous that says, may the sun praise you all.
I think he means Umbasa.
for the good ending, as some things are better left to chance. Mombasa.
Hey.
This is the thing. Got past the rock boss.
Yeah, so you have to you have to run into there to activate the cutscene. Now this boss, you need to kill a certain amount of these flying manta rays to make him come down. He's way up there. I'm also gonna try to take some intentional damage. Oh, yeah, a little bit. There's one. This guy's gonna turn around.
So you may be noticing that it might be difficult to hit these if you're a melee class, but there's a weapon in the arena that you can pick up called the Storm Ruler that lets you attack these out of the air, which was blatantly copied from Dark Souls 3, where you do the exact same thing with the exact same weapon.
Alright, so we killed enough to make him come down, and we cast a cloak just to make sure these guys don't try to turn around and shoot us over here. Still keeping an eye on them though, just in case they come too close. So this guy shoots missiles at him, but as soon as he stops, we're gonna shoot him.
Alright, that was good. It's not actually very easy.
There's a quicker way of doing that kill where you would kill the mana rays really fast and then bolt down to the end of the peninsula there, whatever that is, and then kill the Storm King there, but the manta rays movement is kind of random and they were kind of far away from me, so I couldn't do it quick. So that would save like 50 but we didn't die. So that's also good. Second world Stone Temple.
It's also fire area.
Yeah. Also, if you get hit and pull out a weapon, it cancels the animation.
A lot of the glitches from the Souls games carry over. Like that is like the infinite poise thing. And the fall control skip in Dark Souls games also goes into this one. As we saw with the last one.
So I'm just setting up my HP a little bit for later on.
For hyper mode setup later.
So here's another out of bounds. All you have to do is sprint off this one. So now we're out of bounds, and we're gonna load the game because there's some things that aren't loaded right now, like parts of levels that aren't loaded. And one thing that's gonna load is part of level 2 of this world. There's a little tunnel, and we're gonna try to touch the tunnel for reasons. So I'm gonna try to slope through. So this activates a glitch where when you hit a surface that you don't really land on, you kind of slip off of it, your character will go into this falling glitch where you're standing still but you're falling into a void. And this is important because alright, so we're falling and standing still. So when you load the game in this state, the game is going to put you in the level you were last in. So technically, since we just touched level 2, it's just going to load us right into level 2 and skip all of level 1, which puts us after the armor spider. So you don't have to fight him. That just like that 50 easier. saw it coming.
And immediately been exposed.
Yeah. And this is similar to Old Monk, where it's just like a staircase to the boss, which is nice. So this boss, he looks really cool and he's very intimidating, but kind of like the bit of chaos from Dark Souls. It's just you run around and you touch two things and then you die. There's two things on the sides. You gotta get to him and he dies. It's kind of unfortunate because he looks really cool. Running through here in a way that What? I'm alive! That kills you though.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Apparently not.
No, it's fine.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Literally using invincibility attack right now.
He knows what happened in this round.
Yeah. He watched you miss one.
So we shot him with one harpoon test. I'm gonna go for the other test. And you gotta be kind of quick here. He's gonna breathe fire all over us. We're good. We're gonna shoot him with the second test.
How long has this guy just been hanging out in this room with Harpoon and you didn't think to like get rid of him? I'm like,
You think he would like try to knock him down or something? He was lonely. Maybe he set him up.
gee, I
So
sure hope nobody wanders in and shoots these harpoons at me.
The dragon gone, not the dragon joined.
Now we got one last world to go through. We can read a couple more donations here while we run into this last level. Last world.
Alright, we got $50 from Lyra. Demon Souls is amazing. I love watching this. Thank you for streaming. Hi. Hi. We've got a $1,000 donation from Lil Rizzy.
Hey,
No. Money.
we like that.
They say, gotta show my love for the best event of the year on Twitch. A reminder that saving the animals will result in the loss of countless frames. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Kill the animals and save the frames.
So on this bridge, there's a dragon that's gonna fly out and bring you. It's kind of like one of the biggest surprise deaths of Demon Souls. But if you start sprinting at a certain point on the bridge, he doesn't come until a little bit later. So he's late. Yeah, we can just run across that first part of the bridge. Run the second one now. If we can get some good RNG on these enemies, there we go. We should be able to get across this without getting burned. There we go. And we're just gonna keep on going because he's still attacking the second bridge because he still thinks I'm on that. So you can just finish running through here. There's also an underground area that a lot of people who played this game probably remember having to take. Now we're coming up on the Tower Knight, which is usually really hard because you have a lot of archers to worry about, but Cloak fixes that, so you don't have to worry about archers. He also has the best boss music in the game, along with also, don't blink.
of the game is like muddy and swampy and dark.
Yeah.
It makes you really enjoy the basic
You
stuff.
feel like, wow, this almost doesn't have that, so it's good.
It's not a swamp. I love it.
Kill this guy. He's been causing issues right here, so I'm gonna try to get hyper mode. I'm not gonna lie, I did that earlier. I'm gonna turn it bad. Somebody please. He's like just staring at
What
me.
is he gonna do?
He doesn't seem to care.
He just took the arrow. It's like, whoa, go back.
Part here is always a little scary because these guys can attack in a bunch of different ways. Got a little cutscene. These guys charge you. That run. Okay, good. They usually don't do that, but that's way cool. They usually don't charge you, but you have to reach the hook and be ready to roll just in case. Because they run back into it.
How do you get penetrated?
The blue demon name. Yeah. See, I really like that song, but I never get much.
Whose fault is that?
Alright, so we're on the final level of the game. So there are 3 Dark Phantoms there, but you don't gotta worry about them. They're slow. Casting Cloak here, again, because enemies here can bunch up and just block you completely. It also makes the archers shoot a little late. This is another like 3-part bridge thing going on. Like Dragon's gonna breathe on the first part, same for the third part. You just want to make sure you're on the previous part while he gets ready to do the next part. And then so we're on the second part here. Hopefully I make this. Yep. If you aren't really good, or not really good, but if you aren't having decent movement there while the dragon flies back, then you will die through the fire, but luckily you can just sprint straight through. So here we have the King's Son. This guy has like a subplot through the whole like area of the Baldarian Palace, but he just kind of turns out to get killed and turn into a Dark Phantom, but I'm killing him because he's really annoying. Alright, so we're on the final elevator to the last boss.